PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to our coverage of Guymon Tigers soccer. We are here at Tigers Stadium, where the Tigers are getting ready to take on the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. Both teams come into this contest with a 1-0 record. Two teams that are battling for a chance at a 5A state title. Your starters for the Tigers tonight: number 1, a junior forward, Alonzo Ramirez. A senior defender, number 4, Jonathan Guzman. A sophomore midfielder, number 6, Uzziah Urquiza. A senior forward, number 7, Javier Medina. A senior midfielder, number 9, Guy D. A senior defender, Francisco Garcia, wearing number 11. A senior forward, number 12, Eric Guerrero. A senior defender, number 15, Snow Wind. A junior midfielder, number 17, Jairo Gutierrez. A junior midfielder, number 18, Alan Avalos. And in goal, a junior, number 22, Brian Santana. Guymon will have possession to open the contest. Whereas Guymon started out 1-0, defeated Guthrie 7-0 in their opening match on the road. Bishop McGuinness also 1-0, went on the road and defeated Dell City 7-0. So we could be in for quite a contest here tonight. And there's the opening kick back into the defensive side. Guerrero back to the back line, over to Garcia. Now on the near sideline, Ramirez.
Good pass.
Garcia kicks it to the far sideline. Ball taken away by McGuinness, right near midfield. Ball through the defense. Goalie Santana there for the stop. And he'll put a big boot to it out near midfield. Ball headed forward. McGuinness controls. Ball kicked high, header. A couple of headers by Guymon. Volleyed back and forth now. Brought back down. Tapped away there by Wynn. Ball kicked over the top and into the box where Santana makes the grab again. He'll kick it out, bounds past midfield. Kicked high into the McGuinness offensive end. All stolen away by Ramirez. Back up ahead, Medina gets a head on it. Ball knocked out of bounds by... Pass up ahead on the near sideline, headed out. Another throw. Ball booted out by the defense. Wynn gets a foot into it and picked up by the McGuinness goalie near the back line. Kicks it up ahead, bounds out of bounds, so... All back inbounds. Guerrero kicks it up ahead to the far sideline. Up to Garcia, keeps it in bounds. Tries to center it. Goalie there for the stop. Nice kick. But defense there to make the stop. Wind chill has it below 40. All centered and kicked back towards the goalie. Santana there for the stop. Injured player on that kick for McGuinness. Right along the near sideline. So a scoring opportunity, especially with the 15-mile-an-hour wind at their back. There's the centering kick to the far post. Ball sneaks in And Bishop McGuinness takes the early lead 1-0 with 36:22 left to play in the first half. Guymon with possession again after the goal. Snow Wind kicks it behind. Shot block. Wind able to get it back though. McGuinness gains possession. Ball into the block, out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for the Tigers. Ball kicked ahead right back to Santana. He'll grab it again. This time he'll punt it out near midfield. All through the defense and out the back line, so it'll be another goal kick for the Tigers. There's the big boot. Avalos got a head on that one. McGuinness with possession now. All kicked into the box. Santana there for the grab. He'll roll it out to the near sideline. Ramirez with it now. He'll kick it all the way back to Santana. Santana doesn't pick it up, makes the mistake. Somehow, ball knocked out, and boy, did the Tigers dodge a bullet there. And it will be a penalty kick. So an opportunity for McGuinness to go up by 2 goals early in this contest. Here's the approach. Kick to the corner. It's blocked. Blocked by Santana. As Santana went to his left and guessed correctly, made a great play. And boy, did the Tigers dodge a bullet there. Ball kicked up past midfield. All kicked along the far sideline, out of bounds. Been a throw in for the Tigers. Referees, never mind, throw in. All headed by both sides. Wynn gets a foot on it. It's kicked out of there by the Guymon defense. Now on the attack, kicked ahead. And it'll go out of bounds before Medina. 32.5 minutes left to play, first half. McGuinness leads 1-0. Knocked out of bounds. Ball thrown up the near sideline. Chased down in the corner. Out the ball knocked out of bounds. Throw in for Guymon. Guzman tosses it in to Guerrero. Stolen away. And won back by Guymon near the far sideline. Now back in the midfield. Avalos passes up ahead. Ball stolen away. McGuinness again on the attack. Shot is blocked and knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. There's a throw in towards the goal. Too far behind. So it will be a goal kick for the Tigers. All headed back by McGuinness. He gained possession again. Guymon takes it away. Wynn passes it off. Up ahead to Ramirez. Kicks it through the defense. Medina's going to be able to chase this one down near the edge of the box. Along the back line, defense kicks it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. That was a missed opportunity there. Ramirez with it. Kicks it to the far sideline. Saved from going out of bounds. And they'll say it'll be a goal kick for Bishop McGuinness. Just under 10 minutes into this one, Bishop McGuinness leads Guymon 1-0. They were able to take advantage of a free kick and the wind at their back. Shot towards the goal, too high. So it'll be another goal kick for the Fighting Irish. Here's the low line drive. Guymon with possession. Avalos with the pass out to the far sideline. Centering kick to the outer edge of the goal, near post. And caught by the Bishop McGuinness goalie. Pass up ahead, McGuinness through the defense. Able to knock it away. McGuinness regains possession though. High ball into the box. Santana there. Jumps up to make the grab. Quick throw out. Up to Ramirez. Past a pair of McGuinness defenders. Still with it. He'll wait for his help. Over to Urquiza. Now back to Ramirez. Keeps possession through several defenders. Up to Medina. Medina into the box. Kicks it back. Urquiza races up. And McGuinness knocks it out of bounds. There's a throw in. Knocked out of bounds by McGuinness again. So they'll throw in right in front of their own bench. Urquiza with the kick across the field. Pass over the top. Medina there. Can't get it under control though. Does save it from going out of bounds. Centering kick over to Guerrero. Stolen away. Ball kicked past midfield again. Headed back though. Urquiza's pass intercepted. And Guymon able to get back possession though. And Garcia, that's going to be a foul. So free kick from there. Inside the circle. For the Tigers. Pass up ahead. Medina gets it under control through the legs of the defender. Shot to the goal. Goal! Guymon Tigers! And the Tigers with a shot from Javier Medina tie it up with 25-20 left to play in the first half. So tied up at 1 apiece. Long shot ahead by McGuinness. Santana with the easy grab. McGuinness takes possession. Ball stolen away. Volleyed back though. Now Guymon with possession. Hard hit. And they will call the foul. So it'll be a free kick for the Tigers. And it'll be Francisco Garcia. He'll boot it into midfield. Avalos there. McGuinness wins it back. Ball out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Tigers, so it'll be a throw in near midfield for the Fighting Irish. Ball up the far sideline. Kicked high. Santana steps over and makes the grab. Long throw out to Ramirez. Ball knocked out of bounds by McGuinness, so a throw in. Looked like that was clearly knocked out by McGuinness, but they'll have possession. And Guymon wins it back quickly. Foul from behind. No call. Ramirez up to Medina. Medina passes it on through as Garcia tries to chase it down. Can't get there in time as the Bishop McGuinness goalie able to grab it as it enters the box. He'll punt it back out past midfield. Santana grabs that header. All booted out near midfield. Bishop McGuinness retakes possession. All hit high. Ramirez tried to get a hold of it. Now Urquiza with it. The long shot up ahead to Ramirez. Kicks it over to Garcia. All knocked out of bounds again. That shot off of Ramirez and ricocheted back out of bounds. There's the throw in into the outer edge of the box. Booted back out near midfield. Headed back forward. Ramirez controls it. Guymon still with possession. And that's going to be a foul on Guymon. It'll be a free kick for Bishop McGuinness back near midfield on their side of the field. Long kick ahead into the box, headed forward and out wide, so it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. And Santana sets it down and gets ready to kick. We have reached the midway point of the first half. We're still tied up at 1 apiece. It's Javier Medina's goal with 25-20 left to play in the first half. Tied it up. Ball stolen away by Guymon up the far sideline. McGuinness now with possession. Ball kicked ahead. Guymon gets it back. McGuinness tried to kick it through the defense. Defensive line back there to volley it back. As both teams kind of volley it back ahead. Ramirez there gets a foot on it. Back to Ramirez. Through the defense. Medina open. And they'll say he was offsides. There's the free kick up ahead. Centering kick. Guymon wins back possession. Out wide over to Olivas. Tried to get it to Medina. Knocked away though. As McGuinness takes back possession. Ball knocked back though to Guymon. Ball kicked ahead by Garcia. Then volleyed back. Guerrero kicks it ahead. Pass intercepted as they tried to get it up to Medina. Ball out of bounds. There'll be a throw in for the Fighting Irish on this near sideline. All tapped away, intercepted by Guymon. Into the midfield circle. And knocked out of bounds, probably for the best. Even if it was past the head, Guymon was going to be called for offsides, so they'll be able to reset their offense. Pass up ahead along the sideline. Grabbing. They'll call the foul on Guymon, but Guymon forward that was running down there, the Bishop McGuinness player clearly had a hold of his jersey. That was Eric Guerrero. All stolen away by Guymon. And then McGuinness kicks it towards Santana. And he'll punt it back near midfield. And that'll be a foul, so free kick for the Tigers as they'll set up now with their offense. Just under 16 minutes left, first half. We're still tied at 1 apiece. Headed back towards midfield. Guymon wins possession through the defense. Out wide to Olivas into the box. Centering kick. Knocked down by the goalie. He's able to gather it in before any damage can be done. All near midfield. Ramirez knocks it down. Through the defenders. Pass up ahead. And the McGuinness defense able to stop that one. Ramirez with it again. And that's going to be an offsides as he was into the open, but just a few step or two too far ahead. And ball back over to McGuinness. 15 minutes left to play. First half. Pass intercepted. Guymon with possession again. Out wide. That's Olivas along the near sideline. Dumps it off to Medina. Olivas has it now. Guerrero pass, tried to get it through. McGuinness able to clear it out a little ways. Now Ramirez along the sideline. Ball kicked out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for from that collision. Back onto the field, just over 14 minutes left to play. Guymon with possession. There's the throw in into the box. Headed out by Bishop McGuinness as they just clear the box. One back by Guymon. Olivas with it. Passes centering kick. Back up to the far side. Back into the corner of the box. Back outside. Double team. McGuinness takes possession. And Guymon able to win it back though. And McGuinness gets it back. Pass along the far sideline. And they'll say out the end line, so it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. Santana quickly loads up, kicks it out. Guerrero with the header. Ball knocked out of bounds by Guerrero, so ball back out of bounds. They'll stand up. Here's the throw in towards the far post and cleared out of there past midfield. Under 12 minutes left, still tied at 1 apiece. Garcia can't get to that pass, able to get a hold of the second pass. McGuinness gets it back though. On the attack, plenty of defenders back for the Tigers though. And foul is called, so it'll be a free kick for the Tigers. Ball headed back across the stripe. Wynn gets a foot on it. Knocked away. Guerrero now kicks it ahead. And can't control it along the ball kicked ahead to the back line. Medina trying to chase it down. Can't get there in time as the McGuinness goalie was there to make the play. Ball kicked high near midfield. Bounds forward. Headed by Urquiza. Guymon with possession again. McGuinness wins the ball back. Knocked out of bounds, though, by Guymon, so it'll be a throw-in. 10 minutes left to play, first half. Ball kicked high. And so into the game for the Tigers, a freshman midfielder, number 5, Richard Lira. Ball knocked out of bounds. Kicked ahead. Ball headed across the field. And back across the midfield stripe as the two teams volley back and forth. Headed forward by Guerrero. McGuinness gets it under control. All kick from the midfield stripe into the box. Santana there for the grab. Right in front of their own bench. Knocked out of bounds. Another throw in. Shot towards the goal. Santana able to barely get that under control before one of the forwards for McGuinness was there. All kicked ahead past the defense. Will reach the goalie before Medina, but not much for it before Medina's got quite a stride. 7.5 minutes left to play first half. Still tied up 1-1. Up ahead, Olivas has it tapped away though. Ball out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Up to Guerrero. That's going to be a foul. So free kick for the Tigers right at the midfield stripe.
The referees look so much like the Bishop in black.
There's the kick by Garcia into the front edge of the box, headed out. McGuinness with possession now. All taken away. That's Wynn with it. Up along the sideline to Olivas. Ball loose near the midfield stripe. McGuinness knocks it ahead. Guymon defense able to win it back. Up the far sideline. Back into the middle to Ramirez. Kicks it to the near side to Olivas. Ball knocked out of bounds, throw in. Throws it into Medina. Garcia can't control it, out of bounds. Centering kick is headed back. Ramirez able to chase it down. Ball kicked up near midfield. Stays in bounds. McGuinness with possession, almost through the defense. Back line able to knock it down, kick it back out. McGuinness on the attack again. And that is going to be a foul on Guymon. So it's going to be a free kick just outside the box. And that is going to be a scoring opportunity again for McGuinness. This was about the distance, a little bit further out than this that they scored earlier. We are under 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Referee will mark off the steps where they can set their wall. Santana will center himself in the middle of the goal. There's a shot off the wall. And another shot, but too high and wide. So Guymon dodges the bullet there. One of the Guymon players injured on the play. Stoppage for the injury. 4:19 left to play in the first half. It's Guymon 1, Bishop McGuinness 1. So Jonathan Guymon took one to the face on that free kick. He'll go to the bench, back into the game. Alan Avalos. There's the goal kick from Santana. Headed forward by Avalos. Guymon on the attack through Medina in position and tapped away by the Bishop McGuinness defense. Guymon back with possession though quickly. Ball up ahead. Olivas chasing in. He's got it inside the box. They'll call an offsides, and that did not look like an offsides. Looked like he clearly had a defender behind him. But free kick for the Fighting Irish. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for McGuinness. Just over 3 minutes still left in the first half. Tied at 1 apiece. Ball knocked into the box. Santana able to chase it down. Quickly throws it out to the near sideline. Pass inside to Olivas. To Avalos, Ball passed ahead. Too far ahead. McGuinness goalie able to grab it. And he'll punt back to midfield. Ball bounds forward. And knocked forward into the box. Santana there to make the grab. Quickly rolls it back outside. Avalos with it now. Centers it up ahead to Guerrero. Through to Medina, but he's going to be called for offsides. And lets it go out into the parking lot out of frustration. And I don't think the referee's going to be real happy with him on that. He's going to get a yellow card, it looks like here.
You're done. Don't argue.
Long kick ahead into the box. Saves it from going out the back line. Guymon gets possession. No ball rolls out of bounds. And it will be, well, looks like they'll call it a goal kick for the Tigers. So, of course, Tigers will have this wind at their back in the second half. So if they can just hold here this last minute and a half of the first half and go in tied, they should have the advantage in the second half. All passed ahead, bounds out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Guerrero kicks it up the sideline. Olivas chases it down into the box. And Bishop McGuinness, goalie, able to come and grab it. Under a minute to play in the first half. Olivas, just a sophomore, but already showing he's got some speed to be a striker for the Tigers. All headed up, knocked out of bounds. They'll say over to McGuinness. 30 seconds left in the half. Cleared out up ahead to Olivas. 15 seconds. Pass up ahead through the defense. And defense for McGuinness able to hold that one off. Under 10 seconds, ball out of bounds. Quickly thrown in. 3, 2, 1. And that will be it. And here we go. Long kick ahead, headed up by Avalos. Guymon gets possession. Back in their defensive end. All kicked across the field. It's Garcia with it. Long kick ahead, past midfield. Ramirez gets a foot on it to control it. Kicks it out to the far sideline. Back into the middle. Avalos controls it. Through Medina with a foot on it, but ball knocked out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Ball into the middle. That's Guerrero, has it stolen away. And Guymon gets it back. Slide tackle up ahead. It's volleyed back and forth between both teams. Behind the Guymon defense into the box. Santana with the boot up ahead, past midfield. Guerrero gets it under control, kicks it up to the far sideline. Up ahead, Ramirez chasing. Slide tackle, but McGuinness able to control it, gets it out of the box. Valos gets a foot on it. And Guymon back with possession. Ball knocked out of bounds. Guymon back with possession. D fouled along the sideline, so it'll be a free kick for Guymon near midfield. Of course, with the wind at their back and the big leg of Avalos, this is a scoring opportunity. Allen with the boot into the front part of the box, headed out. Medina gets a foot on it, but shot is blocked. McGuinness now with possession. All out of bounds. That'll be back over to Guymon. A throw in near the McGuinness bench. Garcia misses as he tried to kick that one forward. All centered. Wind gets it out of the dangerous position. And now Ramirez chases it down, kicks it ahead. Medina trying to chase it down as it enters the box. Bishop McGuinness, goalie there, able to slide and make the save before he can. 4 minutes into the second half. Still 1-1. High kick near midfield. Valos heads it forward. Garcia with the header. McGuinness now controls. Kicks it ahead along the far sideline. Stays in bounds. And they'll say it's a throw-in for Guymon. All booted ahead. Back into the box. Could be a dangerous spot. Several defenders there. And Santana steps out to make the grab. Quick throw out to D. Ball loose in the middle of the field. And they'll say a foul on McGuinness. So free kick for the Tigers. Pass up ahead, Medina along the near sideline. Avalos comes away with it. McGuinness gains back possession, passes through the defense, loses control of it though as Guymon easily wins it back. Over to D along the near sideline, passes ahead to Medina into the outer edge of the box, saves it from going out, takes the shot off of the goalie, back to him, and off of the defender and out of bounds. Tigers get in position in the box. Tried to head it in, too far wide, and out the back line, so it'll be a goal kick for McGuinness. 33.5 minutes still to play. Still knotted up at 1 apiece. Tigers trying to move to 2-0. All passed ahead on the far sideline. Out of bounds, it'll be a throw in for the Tigers. Ball kicked towards the goal. Santana will let it go out of bounds. He'll set for the goal kick. Garcia with it. Pass up ahead. D with it now. Passes up ahead off the backside of Medina and out of bounds. Couldn't quite get it placed where he wanted it. So throw in for the Fighting Irish. Guerrero with it, centers it. Hard kick ahead, but too wide. Low line drive. Does not get very far as he's kicking into that wind. Medina with possession. Avalos with it. Now over to Garcia. Back to Medina. Medina up to Garcia. Into the outer edge of the box. Has it taken away though. McGuinness with the long pass up ahead. Trying to chase it down. Into the box. And they're going to call that a corner kick. It looked like he clearly got to that before it went out the back line. There's the centering kick. Headed back towards the goal. Still out in front. Able to clear it. Valos gets a foot on it. And they'll say it's a throw in for the Tigers. So obviously Medina's goal in the first half to tie it up was huge, but also just as huge was Ryan Santana's stop on the penalty kick early. Even before that, Medina with it. Has it taken away. Tiger defensive line knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in now for the Fighting Irish. All knocked out of bounds by McGuinness. So it'll be a throw-in for the Tigers again. All kicked high, header by Guerrero. Through the defense, back into the box, Santana there. He'll give it a big boot back towards midfield. Headed back across the midfield stripe. And on through, there'll be a offsides call, so free kick for McGuinness. Guymon gets back possession. D along the near sideline. Ball out of bounds. They'll say over to McGuinness. Quick throw in. All passed up ahead. Guymon defense there to make the play. And that's going to be a foul. A hard hit there. There may be a yellow card on this one. Doesn't look like there will be, but free kick for the Tigers. Medina lets it pass. In between defenders into the box, knocked to the ground, but not much contact. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Ball headed out. Avalos up ahead to Medina. His centering kick. It's headed, but kicked towards the goal, but too high off of the football goal post. So it'll be a goal kick for the Fighting Irish. McGuinness with possession past the midfield stripe. Centering kick, kicked back by the Guymon defense. Garcia knocks it up ahead. And back to the back line for McGuinness. 25 minutes still to play, still knotted up at 1 apiece. Guymon gets back possession. Valos over to Garcia. Through to Medina, but he's going to be called for the offsides, as he was clearly offsides that time. There's the free kick, low line drive. Pass up ahead on the far sideline, knocked out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for McGuinness. There's the throw into the box, headed towards the goal, And it's in for the second goal of the evening for the Fighting Irish, as Bishop McGuinness takes a 2-1 lead with 23:39 left to play. Guymon back with possession. Avalos kicks it over the head of the defenders back to the goalie for McGuinness. Ball punted out to midfield. Garcia gets possession. D now with it. Over to Avalos. Ball knocked out of bounds by McGuinness, so throw in for the Tigers. Substitute for the Tigers, the freshman midfielder number 5, Richard Lira, returns to the game, as Medina will take a break. Valos up to Guerrero. Past the defense. Lira trying to chase it down, knocked out of bounds by McGuinness. Pass over the head and up ahead. That's going to be an offsides penalty on McGuinness. So ball back over to Guymon. They'll have a free kick. They'll place it right at the midfield stripe. Long kick ahead into the box. Ball loose. Kicked in. Goal! Guymon Tigers. Guy D with the
Number 9.
with the goal. With 21:49 left to play, we're tied up again at 2 apiece. So took the Tigers just under 2 minutes to tie it back up. Back with possession. Kick over the top into the box. Bishop McGuinness, goalie, able to chase it down. Before Medina could get to it. Valos gets a foot on it there. All volleyed back and forth between the teams. Guymon with an opportunity. Ball kicked through. And Lira unable to chase it down in time before Bishop McGuinness, goalie, able to get it. Ball out of bounds. Be a throw-in for the Fighting Irish. There's the throw-in to the far post in the box. And out the back line, they'll say a corner kick for McGuinness. So another scoring opportunity for the Fighting Irish as we near the midway point of the second half. There's the centering kick, and way behind the post, hits off the football upright, so Guymon dodges a bullet there without much trouble. Will be goal kick for Ryan Santana. All headed up 3 times by the Tigers. McGuinness kicks it back into the defensive end and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. Garcia quickly throws it up ahead. Lira kicks it ahead past the midfield stripe. Avalos with the spin up ahead to Medina. Medina still with possession. Has it knocked away. And there will be a foul call, so free kick opportunity for the Tigers. Referee marks off the steps where McGuinness can set. There's the shot towards the goal, off the goalie's hand. Chased down, out of bounds. And last touch, though, by Guymon, so no corner kick opportunity. As Medina just hit a line drive shot right off the goalie's hands, but Guymon unable to capitalize. All headed back across midfield. Guerrero with it. Passes it through the defense. Medina unable to chase it down before the Fighting Irish goalie able to get there. High shot. Headed by Garcia. Knocked out of bounds by McGuinness, so throw in for the Tigers. Lira back to Guerrero, up to Medina. Throw in for the Tigers. You know, the referee will say that it will be a foul and a free kick for McGuinness. Looked like McGuinness didn't even believe they got one. Kick ahead, headed back out the far sideline. They'll say it'll be a throw in for McGuinness. Tigers yet to lead. They've been able to tie it up both times that McGuinness has scored. As McGuinness brings in a sub, but has yet to lead. Guymon takes back possession, kick up ahead. Pass Medina over to Lira. Pass intercepted though. Up to the far sideline. That's going to be offsides on the Fighting Irish. Here's the free kick past the midfield stripe, headed back. McGuinness with possession. Far sideline, taken away. Ramirez bumps it forward. He's got it in the circle. McGuinness wins it back, and Santana will chase it down as it enters the box. 14 minutes left to play, tied up at 2 apiece. Ball bounds past the McGuinness defense. Medina gets a foot on it, but just a little too high as it hits off the crossbar of the football goal post. So it will be a goal kick for McGuinness. Guy D returns to the game.
Literally half the letters in his first name are silent.
McGuinness with possession, kicked ahead past the midfield stripe. Ball stays in bounds. Nice tackle to knock it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Fighting Irish. Ball thrown into the box, headed back out. And a foul called on the throw-in. Garcia will take the free kick. Up past midfield. Avalos over to D. Pass along the sideline, knocked out of bounds. This will be a throw in for the Tigers. There's the throw in to the box from Medina. Headed and kicked out by McGuinness. High kick by Garcia. And it was an offsides call, so the middle referee will discuss with the side judge. They'll say, no, it's over to Guymon. As Guymon will line up for a free kick just outside of the box. So an opportunity here. Javier Medina will set the ball down as the referee will mark off the steps. Where the wall can be set. So opportunity for the Tigers to take the lead for the first time tonight. There's the kick off the McGuinness defender. Kick towards the goal, out the back line. And back over to McGuinness. So under 10 minutes left to play. Still tied up at 2 apiece. There's the free kick near midfield. McGuinness with possession. Guymon back line able to knock it down. McGuinness back with possession again. Taken away by Avalos though. Win with it. Through the defense. Medina waiting for it. On the attack into the box. And has it knocked away and out of bounds. That's going to be a corner kick opportunity though for the Tigers. Under 8.5 left to play. It will be Alan Avalos taking the kick. McGuinness player taken out. Apparently he probably didn't see it, but he probably received the yellow card, and that's why he'll have to leave. Was enforced. The yellow card was enforced on him, so. Clock is stopped with 8:09 left to play. They'll bring his substitute in. Here's the kick from Avalos. Headed out. Garcia kicks it back into the offensive end. Wynn kicks it forward, but the McGuinness goalie will be able to get possession. High short kick. Push from behind. As Garcia went up for the header, that'll give a free kick near midfield. Is Avalos again. Mentioned several times, he's got a big leg, so scoring opportunity with the win. Of course, it has died down to not much now in this second half. Guymon on the attack, went into the box. And it was a offsides call anyway, so.
Maybe we don't want to.
Back line stops that one. Ball knocked back. Ball into the box. Into the corner. Still loose in front of the goal. Santana kicks it out. And it was an offsides call, so free kick for the Tigers. 6 minutes left to play, still tied up at 2 apiece. There's the boot to midfield by Santana. Medina over to D. D through the defenders, but McGuinness takes back possession. Across the midfield stripe, up the near sideline. All headed forward. Ball loose still as Santana couldn't quite make the full play on that one. And out of bounds off of McGuinness.
What?
And the side judge is saying on this side that it is Guymon possession. And they'll have a conference out in the field, and it looks like Guymon will get it back. Clock still running, under 5 minutes to play.
Oh, there you go.
Over to Guymon. Ball out the back line. It'll be a goal kick, so Santana will grab it and set it up. Guymon may have one or two more opportunities, but that's probably going to be it in regulation. Avalos able to control it. Has it stolen away, though. Ball deflected, out of bounds. Over to McGuinness. Avalos takes it away. Centering kick to Guerrero. Gets it through the defense, but McGuinness goalie there for the easy stop. 3.5 minutes left to play, still tied up at 2 apiece. High kick, bounds forward. A foul called against McGuinness as just kind of grabbed a hold of Wynn and just tried to throw him out of the way. Avalos will walk it up to ball kicked up ahead. McGuinness knocks the ball out of bounds. Throw in for the Tigers. Over to Garcia, taken away. Kicked back in by Gutierrez, giving chase into the box. Ball still loose. And knocked away by McGuinness and out of bounds. Just under 2:20 left to play. Into the box, headed out. Chased down by Garcia, though. And now McGuinness with the opportunity. Well, they had numbers for a moment. Up the near sideline. Kick is blocked. Guerrero gets it up ahead. And a foul called there. This will be free kick for Guymon, but the clock is nearing a minute to play. And we are under a minute left. The ball was kicked forward by the McGuinness player, trying to use more time off the clock and then telling the referee it needs to be pushed back. After he had kicked it forward, Garcia's pass stolen away. Guymon gets it back. Near the outer edge of the box, that's going to be an offsides call. That goal is not going to count as there was an offsides call a full probably 10 seconds earlier. So 15 seconds left to play in regulation. Long kick ahead. One more shot towards the goal. It's wide. Santana there.
Penalty kick.
And that is the end of regulation. We're still tied up at 2 apiece. Here's the opening kick. Valos didn't get a good foot on that one. McGuinness had it there for a moment and regains possession now. Ball knocked out of bounds by Guymon, so a throw in for the Fighting Irish. There's the throw in into the box, headed up. That kick blocked. Medina kicks it up ahead. His kick knocked back as well. Oh, into the outer edge of the box. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. On the far sideline. Oh, kicks it ahead. Ball kick blocked. And kicked out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for McGuinness. Well, there's the throw in into the corner of the box. Guymon kicks it out of bounds again. Here's the throw in again into the box. Crosses the field. And out of bounds. It'll be another throw in for McGuinness from the near side this time. Here's the throw to the far post, a header, and Santana there to make the stop. As that was beautiful throw in and header, but Santana able to make the play. All knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Guymon right in front of the McGuinness bench. Valos shoved from behind. That'll be a foul. So free kick for the Tigers from right about the edge of the midfield circle. Will leave us with it. Outside to Urquiza. Taken away by McGuinness. Back to midfield. Some scuffling near midfield. Clock is stopped with 6:06 left to play in the first overtime period. Yellow card given to Snow Wynn. Also given to the Bishop McGuinness player, too, that was involved in the scuffle. So each of them will have to leave. Also to Jairo Gutierrez as well. Coach Martin McMurphy looking for a explanation. So Isaac Olivas will check back into the game. They'll need one more sub in. And quickly into the game, the senior defender, number 2, Maynor Ramos. He'll come into for the first time tonight. So free kick for McGuinness just past the midfield stripe. Into the box, Santana knocks it to the side, able to grab it. Quick throw outside to Lira. Up ahead to Olivas. Ball taken away by McGuinness, knocked out of bounds.
Into the game for the Tigers. Number 15.
So Wynn and Gutierrez will return. Their first opportunity back in. 5:15 left to play. Medina's throw in never really made it in as it curved out of bounds. Back over to McGuinness. Long kick up ahead to the far sideline near the back line. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. All out of bounds. Back over to McGuinness. High kick headed. McGuinness now on the attack. Ball wide and out of bounds, so goal kick for the Tigers. 4 minutes still to play in this extra period. There's the boot out to midfield. Guymon controls. Win with the pass off the foot of Ramirez. And Ramirez is going to be called for offsides. If only the first pass would have gotten through instead of hitting the heel of Ramirez, it might have had the scoring opportunity there. As it is, a free kick for McGuinness. Oh, bounds off the header. Santana there to make the grab. Under 3 minutes now left. Punted past midfield. Guymon gains possession up on the far sideline. All through the defense, and McGuinness kicks it clear out of bounds. So Medina will throw into the box. Ball headed across. Goalie chases it out and makes the save. He'll punt it back near midfield. Knocked down by Ramirez. Guymon with another opportunity. Under 2 minutes to play. Medina up ahead, but he's going to be called for the offsides.
All the players have to be level on the backside, basically.
You can't beat the ball. The ball has to get through. The offensive player can't be behind the defender, the last defender, until the ball gets through. Lero with it along the far sideline. McGuinness takes back possession though. And kick to the near sideline, kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for McGuinness. Clock under a minute to play in this extra period. Big kick up ahead. Along the sideline, blocked, taken away. And a foul. It'll be back over to the Tigers. But clock is running though at 35 seconds. Boot up near midfield. They'll say, I guess he was too far up. Clock continues to run. And no one seems to be in too big of a hurry to get it back and kick it again. Under 10 seconds as Snow Wind kicks it ahead again. Avalos gets a foot on it. Easily stopped by the goalie. And we've ended this extra period still tied at 2 apiece. All is ready for play. McGuinness with possession first to start this extra period. On the attack, Guerrero knocks it away. Still in play though. Into the box. Slide tackle, and they're going to call the penalty there. McGuinness was going to have a penalty kick opportunity. Santana was able to stop the first one. Really just an unnecessary tackle as the ball was moving away from the goal. So here's the kick into the corner for the goal. And Bishop McGuinness has defeated the Guymon Tigers 3-2 with that penalty kick. We thank you for joining us on PTCI Channel 2 for our coverage of Guymon Tiger soccer. We hope you'll join us again next time. Good night from Tiger Stadium.